Coach, your defense has taken a lot of heat over the last couple of games. It ends up turning this game with the pick six and the goal line stand. You talk about what that says about them.
Well, I just thought for them to, in the second half, to play as well as they did in the first half, in the second half to come out and get a pick six and take it to the house and really change the game, really take the pressure off of us and put it on the opponent. I just thought that was so big of them. I'm so happy for them.
You talk about this game today. I mean, a school record, 270 yards. What does it mean to you? And did you just see that matchup with Summers man-to-man and think you could take advantage of it today?
You know, it really wasn't man-to-man. It was a lot of zone concepts with him, and we really think that Amba can be either corner. It's not a matter of going at one or the other, but he's an exceptional player. He has a lot of God-given athletic ability, and he's really came in and bought into techniques and fundamentals, and he's taken off. And I wish him nothing but the best. It's going to be, I think he's already passed his previous career high as a collegiate in the first 4 games with us, with his whole entire career he had at the other school. So I think if you asked him, I think he might have made a good choice.
I don't imagine Amba walks in the door and Eric feels comfortable throwing 50-50 balls to him or letting him just make plays. Maybe I'm wrong. But where did he kind of earn that trust, and where did you start to see it?
You know, it goes over in the summer, you know, and our administration does a fine job of finding a way to make sure that all our guys stay there and take classes. We're trying to get our guys to graduate in 3.5 years and give them an opportunity to get a master's degree while they're still underneath athletic grant and aid, and they come in the summertime, and when they're taking those classes, it gives them an opportunity to work together. And he came in with Eric, and they did a fabulous job. They worked with all the receivers, but it always happens like that. You know, a quarterback and some receiver will just bond. It just happens. You know, it's a boy-girl thing. It just happens. And they just got this connection with them. They just know what the other person is going to do. And Eric has a lot of faith throwing that ball up to him in 50-50 situations. I don't know what the percentage is of him coming down with those, but that might be a great article to write. I think it's kind of high.
50-50.
Yeah, I think so.
John?
How much of Amba's day do you attribute to his skill and his ability to get open versus how much was Eric being able to make the right throws, good throws, and right reads?
Oh, I couldn't separate that. You don't separate a quarterback and his receiver. That's like saying who's better, Joe Montana or Rice. You don't talk to them as singular. You talk about them together. So Dungy and Amba, that's a tag team. You know what I mean? I thought Brisley did some things, Ist did some things in there. And then I thought our running backs for certain parts of the game were in extremely well. So I think there's a lot of guys that contribute, but Amba and Eric has had a little connection going on here the first 4 weeks. And I'm sure that some defense coordinator is going to say, hey, that's enough, and take him away, and there's going to be time for somebody else to step up in that group.